to all viewers of V1 TV. Well, we are live at the T-Square Arena in Volta region, Aflao to be precise, and it's all about the homecoming night, a big night talking about boxing in the Volta region. Well, today's promises to be an interesting night talking about boxing in the Volta region, as we have Joseph King Kong Agbeko. He will be in action against Ugandan champion Frank Kilibawe, who is still undefeated, talking about his category. It's going to be an interesting night, and at ringside you could see that the euphoria is getting high. Everyone is getting seated for things to actually begin. We're going to witness 7 major bouts tonight. We're going to witness amateur bouts taking place in the ring tonight. But before we move on, let me quickly introduce to you the ring announcer for the night in person of Bright Ellis, who also is my colleague at V1 TV and Global FM. Bright Ellis, good to have you on stage. How are you doing? Looking snappy.
I'm great, my brother.
Well, how are you actually envisaging this particular night?
Well, for me, I think I'm a big fan of boxing already. I love watching boxing. And for me, I think this is my 3rd time witnessing boxing live. It's a great honor for me. I think anytime I get to watch live, the enthusiasm, the whole thing is a level notch higher, right? The very first one was somewhere in Ho. The next one, that was the second one, was in Fenyi.
Yeah,
Fenyi, good. And here we are with this one. I am envisaging professional boxing. I'm looking for, greatness. Believe you me, I love boxing, and I'm here for nothing but the very best of power.
I'll come back to Bright Ellis. Once again, he's the ring announcer for the night, and his third time. This is the 3rd time he's actually being a ring announcer talking about boxing in the Volta region. The first one was in the Volta regional capital at Ho. The second one was at Fenyi last year, and this is his 3rd time being the ring announcer. How prepared are you for this night?
Well, it is my duty and responsibility, right, to make people know who is coming up next, who's won and who's. So for me, I'm well prepared even before the get-go.
Well, Joseph King Kong Agbeko, 2-time world champion from 2007 to 2011. He's trying to pick up from where he left it. Do you actually see any surprises tonight?
Yeah, surprises for me has to do with technical knockouts. Polo Pala, he's been an amazing boxer from day one. I would love to see him fight again. And yes, indeed, he's fighting for Agbeko. This is almost like his home. So I am actually expecting a tremendous, fantastic job from him. I don't want us to go too long. 1-2-1 to pa, 1-2-1 to pa. Let's get some technical knockouts and have some more fun. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming.
So, thanks so much, Marino.
So that was Bright Ellis. He's the ring announcer for tonight. Like I said, we have 7 major bouts. We have Aflao Base, Natanya Nukpe, Abikuli. They are all going to be in action. Talking about Ho-based boxer Anama Doche, a.k.a. Polo Pala, is also going to be in action. And the big one, of course, Joseph King Kong Agbeko against Ugandan champion Frank Kilibawe is going to be an interesting bout tonight. So keep watching. You're still live on V1 TV. live at the T-Square Arena in Aflau, and it's all about the homecoming night. And with me by ringside is the CEO of Aborigine Resort, Mr. Mitch Williams, who is a passionate fan of boxing. Sir, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Well, a lot of people have been asking, why the passion, the love for boxing?
Well, this from childhood. I happen to be a very close friend to one of Ghana's leading coaches in boxing by name Armstrong Agbana. And since 1968, thereabout, that's when I started expressing my love for boxing.
Let's talk a little bit about Aborigine promotions. You have some boxers who have been doing so well under your promotion. What would you say about this boxer? How do you get these boxers to come under you and work for you?
I first started with Isaac Dogbe. And they, I think, on the touchline observed that I've pulled my weight enough to prop up Isaac in no time. So out of the blue, they started approaching me for assistance. So that's how it all came about.
So Joseph King Kong Agbeko is finally fighting here at Aflau, and you made it possible for that to actually come to pass. Now, the big question is, if King Kong finally makes it tonight, will you take him wholeheartedly? Will you actually promote him?
Well, I've already started promoting him. He needs 2 more fights after this. Then he can go back to contest for the world title. So why not?
Now, why not stage this bout at Qatar, but you decided to stage this bout here at Aflau?
Agbeko raced from Aflau. I think the mom comes from here. And he has the feel that he wanted to bring it home to his people. And that's how come we in Aflau.
Well, I've been speaking to the CEO of Aborigine Resort, Mr. Mitch Williams, and he's been telling us his passion for boxing. But finally, before I leave you, sir, what would you actually tell people who would love to actually venture into the world of boxing, who would love to be promoters just like you're doing?
Well, the first thing is to have the passion for the sports. And you don't come in and just expecting to make money out of it. You have to gamble with it and have the patience and courage to take the storm, yeah? So that's all I can say.
Your final words, your expectations and your final words to the fans tonight?
To the fans, I think they are in for a good fight. Yeah, all the bouts lined up tonight are very entertaining, and I think they will get their money's worth. So we just hope that they behave themselves and then all shall be well.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
You're welcome.
So, just like I said, I was speaking to the CEO of Aborigine Resort. He made this bout possible, and his name is Mr. Mitch Williams, and he's doing a great job talking about boxing in the Volta region. He's actually promoting this bout, promoting Joseph King Kong Agbeko, promoting John Kudeya, promoting Anama Doche, a.k.a. Polo Pala. Who else would love to be under the Aborigine promotion? But I'll be speaking to some few more people talking about boxing. We always have ladies who always make it possible when it's time for boxing. I have some beautiful damsel that I would love you to actually take a look at. But for now, just cut the action. Feel the bout that is ongoing. When we are back, I'll introduce you to the ladies that will actually be enlightening things here at ringside. You're still watching V1 TV, and I am Christian Chiboys, aka Moreno.
Pray for me, Pastor, pray for me. I won't car, I won't job, I won't husband, I won't wife. Pray for me, Pastor, pray for me. Okay. Pray for me. You are coming inside. Pray for me. Never waste time. Don't waste your time. From 3.5 to 9.5 years. They are doing gradually.
Well, we still at ringside here at Aflao, T-Square Arena to be precise, and it's all about the big bout, talking about the vacant bantamweight title between Joseph King Kong Agbeko and Frankie Labawai, and it's going to be an interesting night. But I have a pleasure of actually speaking to one important personality who's just joined us here at the T-Square Arena in Aflao. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Well, I'm actually speaking to Mr. Shamel Captain. Shamel Captain. He's a former president of the Ghana Boxing Authority. He's a WBO African representative and a Pacific Asian member. And he'll be telling us more about tonight's bout. Good evening, sir, once again.
Good evening. Good evening. Nice talking to you.
Please, can you kindly tell us what we're seeing in front of you here?
Well, this is the WBO vacant bantamweight African title, which is being tonight. They are going to fight for it. You know, Agbeko and Calabar from Uganda, who is unbeaten champion of Uganda, and the winner will be number 13 or 15. And when you win the title, you have 20 days to defend the title. And if you don't defend, you'll be stripped, because WBO titles are very, very hot. Most of the promoters and their boxers love to fight for the title. And when you defend it and retain it, then it shoots you to maybe number 10. So hopefully, my belief and hope is for Agbeko to win this title. And Agbeko has been a world champion before. So this will shoot him to the top 10 if he wins. It doesn't matter that it's African title. It's an ex-world champion. So this is our aim, to get him back on the world title, to win the world title, probably next year for the country.
I hope you are beginning to understand the importance of us being here tonight. This is a big belt here, big title, and it's vacant, and the winner is taking this particular title home tonight. What do you think? Is it going to be Joseph King Kong Agbeko winning it, or is it going to be Frankie Labawai from Uganda? Just like he said, he hopes Joseph Agbeko actually wins this particular title. But sir, let's talk about boxing in Ghana. What do you think about boxing in Ghana?
Well, I think boxing is catching up nowadays, you know, because due to the promoters. It's not easy for a promoter to promote a fight. You can see around. It has cost a promoter a lot of dollars to promote such a title. And when you see Ghanaians' attitude, they love to have everything free, and which is bad attitude for the country. You know, we should all help, put hands together, fans, everybody, and bring back the glory and the memory of boxing into the country again.
Let's talk about boxers in the Volta region. You've heard of Isaac Dogbe, Joseph King Kong himself. We have another Senna Agbeko who is upcoming, and we have so many more talents in the Volta region. Do you actually think the future is bright, talking about boxing in the Volta region?
Well, I think mostly the Volta region has been neglected. To be frank with you, it has been neglected. I can see you have talent. Even the young boys who came to the ring, they love to be a boxer, but they don't have the techniques. You need a good coach, you need support, you need sponsors to come, and I believe if we all put hands together and tap the talent in Volta, we can bring world champions in future.
What will be your message to those who would love to be promoters, just like what Aborigine Beach Resort Promotion is doing?
You know, let me first of all congratulate Aborigine. He's done much. He's done much for Dogby. And it was him who brought Dogby to the WBO. You see, I tell it as it is. It doesn't matter who is behind it. It's Aborigine who gave Dogby the African title through me. And today he's up there. You know, so I think business people, even you, the media men, the print and the electronic media, should come together and also join hands and be promoters. You have to get a license. It's easy. You people can approach us. You know, you need an idea, we can approach us. We'll give you how to go about things. You know, I'm impressed about even the arena. You know, so anybody who wants to be a promoter, manager, shouldn't hesitate to call on us, anybody of boxing fraternity.
Finally, before I leave you, what will be your expectation for the night?
You see, I'm not supposed to predict who is going to win. I should be neutral. To be frank with you, I should be neutral. I don't want to say, but we all know that we want our local guy to win.
Someone watching at home will be asking, is this made of gold?
Well, partly gold mixed with things, you know, and you can even hold it yourself and see the weight of it.
I'm feeling it, I'm holding it. It's very heavy, very, very heavy. And the winner will be a happy man tonight. Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure speaking to you. So I was actually speaking to the former president of the Ghana Boxing Association, a WBO African representative, and a Pacific Asian member in person of Mr. Shama Kaptan. He's been briefing us on this particular title. This particular night is really going to get interesting. Still watching V1 TV. I'm your man on the grounds, Christian Chibweze, aka Moreno.
Shadrach, thanks so much for joining up. Our second judge is called Clement. Clement, thanks so much. Of course, our third is May. Alright, so with no further ado, let me welcome our very experienced, professional referee for this very bout. His name is Rasmus. Let's talk about
but always capture Ellis in through. Yeah.
We have 8 rounds, of which each round will last 3 minutes. And this is the Super Bantamweight contest. From the red corner, we have a talent from Seconds Out Gym, weighs 122 pounds, and he goes by the name Mayo Planche. Alright? He is up against a talent from Stadium Gym, weighs 124 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Big Alright, so to our boxers, respect the referee, obey the rules, and protect.
It go block somebody like, so we make it sleep and I go fall.
Alright, so at round 3, we have our opponent who couldn't respond to the bell. What it basically means is it is a technical knockout. So our winner is Manu Blanc. Alright, so Toji Kama and Francis Apollo, please get ready.
Okay, congratulations, Manu Blanc. How did you manage this victory?
Yeah, first of all, I give thanks to the Almighty God, and I also give thanks for Aborigine promotion and also Aborigine resources. I give thanks to them for promoting this bout, and this bout means a lot for me. It's my next to victory because I know when I win this fight, next I'm going to fight a big fight.
Were you actually expecting a technical knockout?
Oh yes, I was expecting knockout, but not early because I want to feel the game and I want to. So this is not.
It actually came early.
Yeah, it actually came early, so I was surprised, but I just want to just allow him to go a little far to the people so that the people get interested for the fight.
Well, what will you tell people watching you on V1 TV?
Oh, I want to tell people that yes, Manu Blanc is back and they should watch out for me because my hope is to win a world title. And I also give thanks to my brother from another mother, Joseph King Kong Agbeko, and also my coaches, Jinion Kwe.
Talking about that bout, a quick one. Who will be your winner, Joseph or Frank?
Oh, Joseph, definitely. And we know that this is going to be a victory for us. We are going to knock him down because he have come all the way to Afrao.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
So that was Daniel Planche who actually won the first bout of the night. Technical knockout in round 3. So we'll be heading back to the ring for another interesting bout.
Come on. Now he is up against a talent from Stadium Gym who weighs 149 pounds and he goes by the name Francis Apollo. Now Toji Kama is up against a talent from Stadium Gym. He weighs 149 pounds. Has gotten for himself 8 bouts. His name is Francis Apollo.
One hit, one hit.
Marino.
Knock down, knock down. One knock. Hey, give it to him. Hey.
You get some place for that. All right, thank you, boss.
Well, you left yours. We don't like it. We don't want anything. We just stand for this one.
Take a camera and take a camera here. What is it? You can sit here. Come on.
We have witnessed already our second technical knockout, and indeed our winner is Doji Clement.
Well, Doji, congratulations.
Thank you, my brother.
Were you expecting it to end so quickly like that?
No, I thought we would travel later, actually round 5, round 6. That is my target.
Round 6.
Yeah, that is my. Actually, you know, I can't say much, but I believe every will beat, but everything it depends on the ring. Yeah, when you read there, you ring inside the ring there, you know who will be the winner. But yeah.
So tell us more about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, actually, I'm a professional boxer, and 2015 I hold WBA Africa, and I traveled to America, and I went to fight. There's a guy live in California, and then we started a fight round 4. They stopped the fight for no reason. So it's like I don't understand, but I just focus. I know I have a good future. And I believe everything is about manager. When you have a good manager, you can move forward or your career can go far.
What should we expect from you this year?
Oh, this year, I would say, this year, my target from now up to 2 years, I wish to hold a welterweight WBO or WBC for Ghana. That is my dream, and I believe I'm working hard. Everything will be okay, surely.
Before I leave you, we are here because of the biggest one, Joseph King Kong Agbeko and Frank Killer Bowie. What will you make out of that bout?
Oh, to be frank, you know, Agbeko, everybody know what Agbeko can do. And when I hear that he's coming to fight, I'm so happy. And we all praying for him to raise Ghana up again. Yeah, because since after him, we are not seeing any champion again. So as he come back, I hope he's coming to motivate we young guys that come in. So we wish you all the best and good luck, sir.
A few words to those watching you at home.
Oh yeah, I would say everybody, I'm Doji and I'm working hard. So I need their prayer and their support. And I hope everything will be okay for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So that was Doji, who just won through a technical knockout. He's still watching V1 TV. It's all about the homecoming night. Yeah, we have the biggest one coming up. Joseph King Kong Agbeko against undefeated, undisputed Ugandan fighter. It's going to be interesting. Stick and stay. Don't touch the dial, and you're going to watch an interesting bout.
All right. Our referee for this contest, simply call him Name. All right. Weighs 138 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Nathaniel. Blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, a talent from Akotoku Academy. He weighs 138 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Musa.
Hey, beat him! Hey, one now! Hey, beat him! Hey, beat him! Hey, one up!
It is indeed a technical knockout. The very first round, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and the winner is Nathaniel Dupe. Come on, let's clap for them. This is not easy.
Okay, abale ke mi ekpɔm na mi gale V1 TV ƒe mɔɖaŋu dzi. Kɔ ya mi ekpɔ fia miti eve gaƒoƒo miti eve kple seconds wuietɔ̃ wokɔkɔ unu le round gbãtɔa me. Nathaniel Nupe miaƒo nu kpli miabie leke wodzɔe ekɔ gatsɔ kaba nenema.
First and foremost, Mada Kpenamawu. Evelia Mada Kpenamawu manager, Uncle Michigan of Aborigine Beach Resort Promotion. Without him, I see all this is not possible because he's putting everything into it. All of them Shaumaba, Namanyan the next champion because Malablina WBO African title. Mada Kpenamawu coach, I could study Kabubakar Kweba assistant. Mada Kpenamawu gym manager who is called Kelvin from Kopoya, of which where I'm from. Mada Kpenamawu Aflau. Stand up for the next title is coming home.
Well, Nyapon Baglombe Yepe Tadojinu O title le Epoya.
Well, Mala prepare day in, day night. Mala Dolan. Mala shock now, but more for round because Mala ready. Mala ready.
I'm a get over that shock, man.
Well, Nyamakweba, it's just a punch. He just came in and he does it. Okay, well, I wasn't. Never prepared by now, you know, Mama J. for more rounds, but Mauta,
Joseph Kinko Agbeko, Frank Kilabawi, Cho Uganda, Nkana Mokwana Zayama.
Well, Joseph Agbeko, for you, yeah, meet the boxing, and I wish him good luck. And me, Manyaba Tatla, Midakwejo.
Fansola Shionto. Aflauvina, Yakana Glona Mashameka, Wokwam La V1 TV.
Marakuku, me stand up now, Flau, because Okwana have a voter, I get over you, okay, or fear voter, Mignore game, mama. We're coming wicked and strong. I'm a dark
Aflau, border boy. So that was Nathaniel Nupe, I judge number me phone, please. Round Bantalo, round 1, Eko Kwako Unu. A call Galia Mokbom na Gantoke, Joseph Kinko Agbeko, Frank Kilabawi. America Mapuapoto Yakpo, Echo Uganda to come. Title Bautonia, vacant title Bautonia, Ika, Mia Mokwana, Niano, V1 TV Modaonji, Yagako Kokawe Leji, Hafi Gantoa, Akova, and your Christian Chibweze, aka Morino, A.M. Yagbo.
Thank you so much. And we also have Africa with us here. His name is Mr. Michael Patterson. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for Mr. Michael. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening. Weight contest, 8 rounds, of which each round is 3 minutes. From the red corner, now he is up against a talent from Black, ladies and gentlemen, Kuju. Good luck.
last?
Oh, my trainer, I train too much. I train hard, that's why. I'm over 20. But the code that I have is very experienced, so that is why I can come out with victory like this.
Were you actually happy with your opponent? Was he your match?
No. That's not him I want. I don't want him, but as they choose him for me, I have to do what I'm supposed to do.
Tell us, we've been hearing about Abukuli. What is in the future for you this year?
My future, I'm having a fight at Accra this 7th April. I think after that fight, I know what to do.
You have a lot of fans here, but before we come to the fans, let's talk about Joseph King Kong Agbeko and Frank Kilabawe from Uganda. What are you expecting tonight?
Yeah. Agbeko is my senior, so I want him to, come up with flying color to make way happy and our sponsors happy, all our fans to be happy about it. The way we all start, we want Agbeko to start like finish like that. That's what we want, to make the fans happy, so that any title or any fight that will come, our manager will be happy to bring it here in Ketu in Volta region.
Your final words to the fans, to those watching V1 TV right now.
I thank Almighty Father for helping me come with flying color, and then all the fans, I thank you very much. Those who support me, those who did not, I thank them very much about their support.
Thank you, congratulations. So you're still watching V1 TV, Aborigine promotion bringing to you the homecoming night. It's getting interesting, and like you can see at ringside, so many people in their numbers. We'll be speaking to some fans, talking about the biggest bout of the night, Joseph King Kong Agbeko against Frank Kilabawe. Keep watching. I'm Christian Chibweze, aka Moreno, and this night is proudly brought to you by Aborigine Beach Resorts.
I think it is just right for us to acknowledge some more very, very special personalities that are with us here. And of course, this has been sponsored by Aborigines Beach Resort all the way in Keta. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the CEO, Mr. Mitch Woolams, here with us. Please, let's clap for Mr. Mitch Woolams. Thank you so much. Away Voodoo, thank you so much. Yeah. But our Aborigines. 167 pounds. Let's get ready for John Kudeha. He's up against, from the blue corner we have a talent coming from Black Panther Gym, who weighs 163 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, John Warrior Amuzu. Yes, indeed.
Go home and sit down. This is real boxing. Peter handicap. Handicap. Yeah. So, handicap. John, finish him, John. Hey, who is your trainer? Me. He's out to fight. Yes. John. Hey, why you all? Come on now.
Quite interesting, all right. So, the fight has ended in the third round, 2 minutes, 28 seconds exactly, by a knockout, and the winner is John. Volta One TV. Thank you so much. We have also Global 105.1 FM. Thank you so much. Holy FM. Thanks so much for being part. And also, Jubilee Radio on the way in Keka. Thank you so much.
With me, I have here with me John Kudeha. You can also call him the African Mike Tyson. He's just stopped his opponent in round 3. John, congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you make it?
Actually, you know, it's all about training, hard work, dedication. Make me win today.
Were you actually expecting to make this end so quick?
Actually, to be honest, you know, I know Ghanaians, I know Accra people. They're very strong and, you know, they're very determined. But, you know, as strong as they are, I know that I'm more stronger. So I had a fight plan. I waited for my time, and the time came, and I took the shot, and that's the end.
What will be your assessment of your opponent? You saw him, he actually brought the fight on, but he took...
Anyway, you know, that's how it is, because for every fight, you know, everyone comes in to assess his, you know, his game plan, and I knew that he was, you know, trying to keep me out. And no matter how he tried to keep me out, I'll get him because I'm physically fit.
Let's talk about the future. This year, what plans do you have?
Well, actually, to be honest with you, I'm going to say the future is very great, even with my manager, Aborigine, Mr. Mitch. It's a very unique manager, different from everyone I've seen. This is the manager that sits with you and plan for the future. So definitely there are little plans on the way. And I know if we execute it well, everything is going to be all right.
We have a big one coming up. Joseph King Kong Agbeko taking on Frank Kilabai from Uganda. What are your expectations for this bout?
Actually, to be honest with you, I think it's going to be an amazing fight. Agbeko is a 2-time world champion and coming back to fight. You know, I don't know what you should expect, but I know Agbeko is going to give it all and let people know that he still got more talent in him.
Let me give you the chance to say hi, hello to your fans, to those watching VU1 TV.
Oh, hello, my Ghana people, my Accra people, Aflao people, everybody in Ghana, and yeah, Nigeria
people. Watching
yeah, and as a matter of fact, I'm telling all African brothers, African sisters, African boys and girls that stay tuned to your talent. Whatever you know how to do best, keep on to it, keep on doing it. If you know how to use your pen, use it well. If you cannot use your pen, use your talent. And I tell you, everything is going to be all right. I love you, Ghana. Mwah.
If you cannot use your head, use the pen. If you cannot use the pen, use your head. That is from John Kudeha, African Mike Tyson. We're still here to ringside, homecoming night, interesting night, talking about boxing. And John Kudeha just won his bout, technical knockout, round 3 in round 3. And it's been interesting so far. But we still have the big one coming up. Joseph King Kong Agbeko. He takes on Frank Kilabai, the undisputed, undefeated champion of Uganda. And like you can see, the euphoria to this big bout is still ongoing. We still have another bout to go. We take this bout, we come back with an interview with the winner. We take another bout, then we'll be speaking to people at ringside. So keep and stay. You're still watching V1 TV with me, Christian Chibueze, aka Morino. Homecoming night brought to you by Aborigine Resort Beach.
it is a draw. Come on, let's clap for them. Let's clap for them.
Slim body know the sickness. Maza, calm down. Fast, don't waste my time.
Supposed to go back a bit, you know.
this so that when you examine it, some people can put anything, some iron or something. We have to check it that it's tight. And this side shouldn't come too much beyond the knuckle. So this is how we sign it. So after the fight, the signature must be intact before they remove this thing. So now we go to Agbeko. Please, you come with us. Because this is Agbeko opponent. Let's go. This is your gloves. Give it to him. Give it to him. You come. The opponent. Come here. So that you don't say they put in something. You see? Everything's okay. You do this for the world title, for other titles. You know, you see that they don't put anything in the bandage, and you have to put it on the knuckle. So I think everything is done. The opponent has passed, and Agbekoto has passed. That's why you have the opponent coach here. Yeah.
So we are ready for the bout.
We are ready. After the next bout, then they come. So maybe if you want to interview him, the coach.
Thank you.
Pressure. I don't need Giant. Go out. See you, honey.
Well, you are still live on V1 TV, and we bring you homecoming night from the T-Square Arena in Aflao. And it's all about Joseph Agbeko taking on Frank Kiwa. So right now, we're going to speak to some fans who are at ringside to give us their view on the upcoming bout, the biggest one for the night. So I move to a gentleman here. Good evening, sir.
Sir?
Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. How far?
I'm good. So far, are you enjoying the night?
Enjoying it. This is the first time I'm seeing the boxing, but today I'm very enjoying the.
Well, Joseph King Kong Agbeko, are you here to support him?
Yeah, I'm here to support him because he's an away, so I'm here to support him.
You really believe he's going to win tonight?
Even the second person, I don't know his opponent, but
Frank Kiwa from Uganda.
I've not seen his fight before, but I support Joseph Agbeko very well. I know he's going to win. Yeah.
Well, good evening, sir.
Anyone.
Okay, as I am a
Oh, my brother is King Kong Agbeko.
King Kong Agbeko.
I want to support it.
Knockout or the full 12?
Oh, if you knock out 2 rounds, I want to make it finish on the man. Yeah.
Watching their comment, their opinion, their views on the bout which will be taking place tonight. I have a very beautiful lady here. She's sitting at ringside. Good evening.
Good evening.
Why are you here tonight?
Please, I'm here to watch Agbeko.
You're here to watch Agbeko.
Please.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh yes, I'm enjoying myself.
So talking about the Agbeko bout, what are you expecting from Agbeko?
Hey, I want him to, and I know that he's always a winner. So hopefully he's a winner. So he wins this evening.
Well, I have a nice gentleman sitting beside us. Good evening.
Yeah, we are here because of Agbeko, but I'm sure that Agbeko will win this fight. No shaking.
He's bringing the title.
No shaking, my brother. Because of he we are here. So he will win the fight. In the name of Allah, inshallah.
I have so many personalities sitting at VIP section. So let's quickly move and speak to another gentleman. Good evening, sir.
Fine evening.
How are you doing? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Well, talking about the biggest one, of course, Frank Kiwa and Joseph King Kong Agbeko.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm here for Joseph King Kong Agbeko because I know he's going to make it at least 3 rounds.
3 rounds?
Yes, I predicted 3 rounds.
That's your prediction?
That's my prediction, yeah.
Well, I have another important dignity. You're enjoying the night.
I'm enjoying very well.
What would you say about boxing in the Volta region?
Oh, boxing, people are doing very, very well. Especially this new fight they fight right now. I love it.
Well, talking about the biggest one, Joseph King Kong Agbeko. Frank Kiwa, he's never lost. He's undisputed. He's a champion in Uganda.
I am expecting a knockout.
A knockout?
A knockout.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing else than a knockout?
No, a knockout. I want a knockout.
Okay. Let's move around and still speak to some few people. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Very much.
Well, talking about staging this bout here in Aflao, what does it mean to the people of Aflao?
It is an eye-opener to the people of Aflao. And we love this boxing so much. We want more of this boxing in Aflao.
So, Joseph King Kong Agbeko, Frank Kiwa.
Yeah, it is our expectation that King Kong Agbeko should win because he's a Ghanaian and we are all throwing our weight behind him.
Well, do you expect another fight at the same venue? I understand you are the proprietor, you're the owner of this very T-Square Arena.
Yes, we are expecting more international boxing at this arena.
Let me actually give you the chance to sell yourself on V1 TV.
Yes, this is one of the best arena we have in Volta region. It is called T-Square Arena. This is one of the best in town, and we are going to promote boxing and all musicians, those upcoming musicians. Now we're going to promote them and assist them so that they also come up to become international figures.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Well, so we'll be moving down to the regular stand. Let's also speak to those who pay 20 cedis to witness a bout tonight. So follow me. Joseph King Kong Agbeko, Ekarajibaji Dugasayama. Nana kama chuchugo.
Nana kama chuchugo. Nana 1,000 amado galamu. Agbeko ya garuji kunyama le abiba ime. Ome mo for ga bia gere pon wo.
So lying away from the camera. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, c'est ma quoi pour la do du jeune pas ma quoi un seul concours qui a cause de bien environnement économique ani jeune bien vote à temps
Code d'ala la flauze leke aplauto atan work plus suba code d'ala yo atadango
nyama la granja za code la flauze ka me kala kporo nti sponsor so malio amo jina agba fi ka sponsors ka kporo nti a o malio ta mi ja agba ba nya kporo nya ba magan mi on mi anti wa kporo mi anti mi a vote za nya men kola deji.
Let's quickly cut whole base boxer, and this is a gentleman. You won't love to miss his bout. So quickly, I'll take you back for this particular bout. After the bout, we come back to ringside. We do some more interviews before the biggest fight for the night. You're still live on V1 TV. I'm Christian Chibweze, aka Moreno.
I want to thank the media, 7+ television station. Many thanks for joining us. Volta 1 TV, V1 TV, thanks so much for being with us here. For all the radio stations, we say thank you so much. Global 105.1 FM in Rome, thank you so much. Jubilee, and indeed the Holy Affair. From the camp of Black Panther Jim, ladies and gentlemen, he weighs 138 pounds. Indeed, from the corner. From the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, from the camp, Tom Jim, he weighs 136 pounds. Emmanuel Boom Boom. All right. Out and our winner is Anama Polopala Doche. Congratulations to you, Anama Doche.
Okay, I'm at ringside with Anama Doche, aka Polo Pala, and his coach. Round 1 knockout, technical knockout in round 1. Polo Pala, how are you doing? Congratulations.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Did you expect finishing this fight so early?
It's no surprise because, I worked so hard. My coach halftime for me, trained me very well, and I took his idea. He always advised me how to go into knockout. So that's why that's what I did here. So I find it.
Will you say your opponent was a weaker opponent?
He's a good boxer, I know. He fought tough opponents, but it depends. It's based on my training. I work hard so much. I work hard.
Polo Pala, I understand you having a West African title bout coming up. Tell us.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be fighting West African title. I think that's 5th May. Yeah, I'm fighting against
from Togo.
Yeah, from Togo. Yeah.
So what should be our expectation for that bout?
I want people all my fans to expect something from me. This is not what I'm looking for, I want to go and beat the world title. That's my target. It's all about endurance.
Let me tell you about that, boy. It's coming up in the Volta Regional Capital, Ho to be precise, on the 5th of May at the Regional Sports Stadium. Coach, how happy are you?
I'm very excited. I give thanks to Almighty God first because we have been prepared. Actually, we prepared for this thing,
West
African title. And actually, the fight is spoiled. The main opponent is my trainer, and my bosser, that's Sheriff Kui, who is fighting in this thing. So actually, Polo Pala, we have been training. So we thank God. Normally, the bosser is not a cheap bosser, as you said. He's a very tough bosser. So I told Polo Pala to go out his stomach and how to get him. So that we practice on it.
Uganda.
All right.
Is here, the biggest moment of all, and Joseph King Kong Agbeko, 2-time world champion, is about taking on Frankiwa of Uganda. 15 bouts, undefeated. He's undefeated in 15 bouts. So let's see whether he may be losing his first bout today, or it's going to be Joseph King Kong Agbeko actually winning this one, or it's going to be a continuous streak for Frankiwa. Now, as you can see on the ring, they are both ready for the big bout. So get it on. Keep watching V1 TV as we are ready for the big bout of the night. It's all about the homecoming night at the T-Square Arena in Aplau.
Round, go!
Agbeko, more fire. Give her more blows. boys. Agboko, harder.
let's go back to the scoreline. The scorecard, actually. Rasmus Ou, that is our first judge. He has scored 118, 114. Judge 2, Shadrach Aqua. Okay, because it is Aqua here, but all the same. Akwe has scored 119, 111. And our third judge, Roger Bannon, has scored 116, 113. By unanimous decision, ladies and gentlemen, the new WBO Africa Bantamweight Champion of the World goes to Joseph King Kong Agbeko by 3-0 unanimous decision. Congratulations to Agbeko. Let's get Frank. Frank, you did a great job out here earlier this evening. Tell us, you came very strong. By the end of the day, Agbeko was the winner. What happened?
Okay. First, ekisoka nazelet tikite basindise let nakoye mu bus safunye bude bu training bumula nduse natuka kulwakuna ate nga tupima kulwakuna otherwise safunye bude bumula. Yeah.
We reached here late. We missed a flight, so that's why we came late. So it's not been okay. It's been a summer tire. That's why he started with power, then he ended up losing some power. Because we came late. We came yesterday evening. He didn't rest. Yeah, that's all.
Wow. So going into the next bout, maybe, would you want to call for a rematch?
Yeah, rematch njagala. Kasaba mpaka obudenga malako nange. Taina manyi munafu. Tasobola malako na chobola abakoze challenge bantu senga obudde bugenze bafune excuse eyo.
He wants a rematch. He wants a rematch as soon as possible. Because if he comes here in time, if he reaches here in time, that one cannot finish 12 rounds. Yeah, he wants a rematch. Yeah.
Well, you want a rematch. Well, let's see what the team or the camp of Agbeko would say. But then again, you fought very, very, very well. We wish you nothing but the very best on your next bout. God bless you.
Yeah. God bless you,
All right, I want to believe that Uganda would probably be watching you right now. What do you have for Uganda?
Yeah, the chance of Uganda nti beba luwagizi wange kwa chimaine waliyo bana Uganda naye nti bana Uganda mwena abali wano mbasaba mwe bali kumpagira safunye budde wumula kyobola Bobeko afunye chance eyo tasobola kumalako nange tasobola natuka mu round ya kutaano nina mu stoppinga so njagala rematch wonna bampe time nzije nkole training mpumule tasobola kumalako rounds 12.
He said thanks to all Ugandans within Ghana and Ghanaians who came to support, but he wants a rematch as soon as possible. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. We wish you nothing but the very best. All right, ladies.
So we've come to the end of the biggest night, talking about boxing in the Volta region, homecoming night, and after 12 rounds of interesting boxing round, it's Joseph King Kong Agbeko who won by anonymous decision. So we now have a WBO Super Bantamweight new champion in person of Ghanaian Joseph King Kong Agbeko. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the night. Still watching V1 TV. Keep watching. My name is Christian Chibweze, aka Moreno. I've been surrounded by the beautiful damsels who make this beautiful show possible, and with the ring announcer, Bright Ellis. Bright Ellis, what will you make out of this night?
It has been a great and a fantastic night. I love boxing. I've been thrilled. I enjoyed every bout from start to finish. I love the situation where we had a lot of, you know, the TKOs, so that we couldn't waste too much time around here. It was absolutely not like, I love it. Doche, he's been so amazing. I wish I could just put so much money into that guy. Seriously.
So you heard it all from the ring announcer of the night. Till we meet again, make time with us, same time in the Volta region. I believe on the 5th of May, another biggest one is coming up in the Volta regional capital hall. Thanks for watching V1 TV.